Hi, I'm Robert.
Hi, I'm Yudee.
Welcome to our first English reading test tutorial. For this tutorial, we're going to add something that you wouldn't get in the real test. We are going to read the text out for you so that you have a model for pronunciation and also for approximate reading time. However, on the real test, you won't have this. We have a different set of tips for you for the real reading test. They are as follows. Number 1.
Skim the reading quickly.
Skimming means reading the first sentence of each paragraph and also the last sentence of the reading. Number 2.
Look for keywords and tone.
Keywords are vocabulary words that will tell you something about the passage. The tone means what style the passage is written in. Is it a business article? Is it an informal email? Is it an exchange between colleagues? Number 3.
Read the questions carefully.
The questions are the most important part because that's where you'll get your points. Not all of the text will be covered by the questions. Number 4.
Reread the passage carefully with the questions in mind.
This is the most important part, of course. As you reread the text with the questions in mind, you will be able to answer those questions accurately. All of these tests will have similar directions. You have to read the passages and choose the best possible answer to the questions following the readings. The key word here is best. Sometimes there are 2 answers that are possible, but you'll have to choose the best one of those.
Questions 1 to 4 refer to the following magazine article.
Many modern businesses are seeing legitimate value in shifting towards green practices. Ecologically sound choices often cut costs. For example, many hotels have changed from offering guests toiletries in relatively expensive plastic bottles to using refillable glass containers. Some retailers have stopped handing out plastic bags to their customers. Many fast food franchises have decreased their use of plastic in their utensils and containers and only give utensils to those who specifically ask for them. The move towards ecologically sound practices has become the rage with many consumers. Statistics have shown that modern-day consumers and tourists will specifically patronize establishments that care for and are taking measures to protect the environment. Ecotourism is growing at a steady rate. Money is being invested in areas previously endangered in order to protect and preserve those areas. Even package tours have been created with specific emphasis on green practices and low-impact travel. This kind of tourism teaches participants to be aware of the environment that they visit and shares methods for saving endangered or historically significant areas. In the past, most tourists were not as sensitive to the areas that they visited. They tended to litter frequently and cause damage to the environment. Nowadays, things are changing. The trend towards ecological preservation can help save 2 kinds of green: nature and money. Question number 1. According to the article, what trend is currently in effect? A.
Real value.
B.
Using expensive bottles.
C.
Fast food.
D.
Environmental protection.
So let's look at the article again with the question in mind. What trend is currently in effect? We're looking for key words here. Shifting towards means trending towards. Green practices. Green is a synonym for the ecology. Here's another one. Ecologically sound choices. Here's another. Has become the rage. The rage means the fashion. And finally, the trend towards ecological preservation. Ecological preservation is a synonym for environmental protection. So the answer is D, environmental protection. Number 2.
Why are hotels choosing reusable bottles? A.
To save money.
B.
To attract modern consumers.
C.
Both A and B.
D.
Neither A nor B. So why are hotels choosing reusable bottles? Number 1, seeing legitimate value. Legitimate value means that they get something for it. Here, often, cut costs. That means they save money. So for sure, it's going to be A, at least A. And the second one is that ecologically sound practices has become the rage with many consumers. And that means consumers like this. So the answer is C, both to save money and to attract modern consumers. Number 3.
Who would most likely go on a low-impact tour? A.
Ecologically sensitive people.
B.
Those with no knowledge of the green movement.
C.
Businessmen and businesswomen.
D.
Those who damage the environment. The answer to 3 is an answer that requires you to infer. And infer means that the direct answer is not in the text. You just have to read for clues. Ecologically sensitive people makes the most sense, again, because ecologically sound practices has become the rage with many consumers. That means nowadays new consumers are looking for things like low-impact tours. Another clue, modern-day consumers and tourists will specifically patronize establishments that care for and are taking measures to protect the environment. Protecting the environment is similar to low-impact travel. Therefore, the best answer is A, ecologically sensitive people. Number 4.
These low-impact travelers would most likely A.
Learn how to save money.
B.
Litter frequently.
C.
Cause damage to the area.
D.
Learn how to travel differently. Here is the key word. This kind of tourism teaches participants to be aware of the environment that they visit and shares methods for saving endangered or historically significant areas. So the answer here is D. Learn how to travel differently.
Questions 5 to 7 refer to the following exchange of text messages.
Hi Jane, can I ask you something?
Hey Sam, shoot!
My jazz band needs a sax player. We have no women in the band. I thought I should ask if you wanted to join us.
You know how much I enjoy playing jazz, but I have far too many commitments now. I have weekend gigs already with another band.
We don't have shows on weekends. We have a gig every Wednesday evening at the lounge near you. It would be perfect.
I don't know. I also have my children to think about. I've got to help them with their homework from time to time.
Just come and sit in for a session. We only play the standards, so you would be familiar with the tunes. Also, we don't expect much commitment. On top of the lounge show, only a couple of rehearsals a week. We can try to schedule around your other stuff.
Okay, I'll try it out once. We'll see how it goes.
Great, I'll text you the time of our next rehearsal. We'll be playing at my house. I'll pick you up and drive you here.
Number 5.
Why does Sam think that Jane would want to join his band? A.
She is a woman.
B.
She loves to play jazz.
C.
She has children.
D.
She plays the saxophone.
This question is possibly the trickiest one in this reading tutorial. The key to this question is that the question is not why does Sam want Jane, but why does Sam think that Jane would want to join the band? Let's look at the dialogue. Yes, Sam wants her because he needs a sax player. Yes, Sam wants her because they have no women. But why does Sam think that Jane would want to join his band? It's because she loves playing jazz. So the answer is B. She loves to play jazz.
Number 6.
How often does Sam's band meet per week? A.
3 times.
B.
Once.
C.
It varies from week to week.
D.
Twice.
The answer to this is a little bit tricky. It's certainly not once. They perform once a week. Here we see we have a gig every Wednesday. So they perform once a week. However, they also practice 2 times a week. So here, look at this. On top of the lounge show, that means as well as one show, they have a couple of rehearsals a week. So the answer is not 1, not 2, but 3 times.
Number 7.
What is the most likely outcome of this series of messages? A.
Sam and Jane will likely not practice together.
B.
Jane will only play the gigs at the lounge.
C.
Jane will practice at least once with the band.
D.
Sam will drive her to the lounge show.
The answer to this one is actually quite easy. She says, I'll try it out once, we'll see how it goes. So the answer is C. Jane will practice at least once with the band.
Questions 8 to 10 refer to the following 3 emails.
Hello, I'm writing to ask if your products are available in my area. I have had no luck finding them in my local grocery store. I have also searched at the department store near where I work and the mall on the way home. I cannot find any products in your line. I know from a friend who has purchased your candles that you are trying to expand your reach and find new customers. I am one of those potential customers, but I cannot purchase your products in a convenient manner. Regards, Edward Ruth.
Dear Edward, thank you for your email regarding our products. We are happy to know that you are interested in our line. Unfortunately, we have not been able to find a store interested in carrying our products in your area. Have you considered ordering them from our website? We have 2 different methods of delivery. Express is the fastest way, but it is very expensive. It would make sense only if you are buying a large number of our products. The other way is by general post. This takes a little longer, but we would be happy to absorb the cost for you. Sincerely, Anne Smith.
Dear Anne, thanks for your concern. I am sorry to hear that you cannot find a retailer in my area. I would far prefer to support the local businesses than order online. Also, I live in a rural area, so I do not get my mail at home. I have a post office box which is not big enough to hold any products that I would order. The only option for me is to spend a lot of money on express delivery or to purchase your product at a local store. I do hope that you will be able to find a retailer near me. I will be looking for your products there soon. Thanks again, Edward.
Number 8.
Why is Edward Ruth contacting Henley's B products? A.
He is trying to find the products locally.
B.
He is distressed about people ordering online.
C.
He would like to order some products.
D.
He would like to purchase candles like his friend.
The answer to this is in the very first email, and it's in the very first sentence of the very first email. He says, hello, I'm writing to ask if your products are available in my area, and that means locally. So the answer is A.
Number 9.
What does Anne suggest that Edward do? A.
Look more carefully in his area.
B.
Order candles from his friend.
C.
Order the products online.
D.
Buy a large number of products.
The key word in this sentence is the word suggest. Anne does suggest something to Edward, and it's in the text of her email. She says, have you considered? And that is a polite request. So the answer is C. Order the products online. Number 10.
What is the likely result of this correspondence? A.
Anne will send Edward free products.
B.
Edward will wait until the products are available in local stores.
C.
Henley's B products will pay for express shipping.
D.
Edward will likely take advantage of Henley's offer to send him products by general mail. Again, we have to use inference to answer this question. Inference means to use the context clues. The last 2 sentences of Edward's final email gives us those clues. He says, I do hope that you will be able to find a retailer near me. And he implies that he's going to look near him, a retailer near him. That is a local retailer or local store. He says, I will be looking for your products there soon. That means the best answer is B. Edward will wait until the products are available in local stores. Thank you for watching our reading tutorial.
Please like
and subscribe
to our channel for more English videos
in the future. Bye bye.
Bye!